What's going on, everybody? Welcome to West Nale Virus. My name's Caleb, alongside Josiah. I am Nale. He is Wes. We make the virus.
Yes, we do.
This is another episode of Tier List Maker. Today, we talk esports. So if you're not into video games, you're about to be.
Yes.
They are it is the up and coming event. Like it or not, because I am not on that bandwagon yet.
Multi-billion-dollar industry.
Yes, I am not on that bandwagon yet, but I understand that it's coming. I see my brother played a lot. Josiah plays with him. I am no good at any of these games, but they're fun to play. So we're going to rank the games on a tier list according to YouTube, how we like the game as an esport.
Right. Now, how much we like playing the game, how much we like it as an esport.
Yes.
So
let's get, Josiah, you have it up, correct?
Yes.
They can see it? Okay.
Right into the news.
We have God, good, meh. Let's get rid of bad.
Bad is kind of redundant.
Yes. Okay. So no bad. We have crap. And I don't know. If you cannot see this, you're listening on iTunes or Spotify. We are on YouTube at West Nale Virus. Go subscribe to us there. Like the video, and comment your favorite video game that you like.
Yeah, your favorite esport and your favorite esport team. Let us know. Let us know who we should follow in that esport.
Okay. And then we have I don't know but we know all of them.
Yeah, pretty much.
Almost all of them.
Pretty much all of them. Not quite all of them, but yeah, pretty much.
All right, Josiah, since you are in charge of the video, you are going to start every single one of them and let us know what they are. Let's get right into it.
All right, this first one up is Clash Royale. Now, do you know Clash Royale?
No.
Okay, Clash Royale is you know
an
Clash
app,
of Clans?
Right? Clash of Clans.
Yeah, it's an app. So it is based on Clash of Clans. Is made by the same people. I'm pretty sure. And it's
looks
all
like
all the little characters from Clash of Clans are in Clash Royale, and you basically have like two kind of like ways you can send them or something like that. I'm not 100% sure. I've never played the game.
Okay.
I was actually not aware it was an esport until recently. And so I feel like this is the only one I really need to put in crap. I really need to put in I don't know. Crap, because I don't feel like I know enough about the esport or the game itself to even judge it.
Yeah, I don't know about this one. I thought it was Clash of Clans. And I was like, wow, okay. Clash of Clans is an esport. I had no idea. But if it's not, then I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know too much about that one. But second one up is a game that I'm pretty sure everyone in the world has played. It is the Call of Duty franchise. So any game pretty much in Call of Duty, it's usually, I think, generally the current one, the most recent release. Right. All the Call of Duty people move over to that.
Just came out that the release date for Modern Warfare 2. I don't know if you saw the trailer.
I haven't seen the trailer yet.
Okay.
I have not seen the trailer yet. But that's exciting. But this past one, I believe Call of Duty Vanguard.
Yes.
Actually drew a bunch of the pros away from the esport.
It was not a good game. It was not a good game.
It was not well liked. And there's a couple of pros who actually just decided to stop playing the esport.
Of Call of Duty. Call of Duty it's a super fun game to play with your friends online. I don't think, I was going to say, I don't think it makes a great esport, and I would stick to that, but it does make a fun esport. It's not great, but it is fun. And there is a lot of smack talk. If you watch videos of LAN tournaments, and a LAN tournament, if you're not into esports, LAN tournament is when they meet in person and play against each other. So you have one team over here in the stadium, and they're playing. They can see each other and they're playing.
Exactly.
So not
local access network tournament.
Yes. So I think Call of Duty makes for a really fun LAN. I think all esports should be LAN tournaments. There's no exception to that because
way more fun.
But in the Call of Duty world, there's so much more smack talk. So if you're into sports like we are, I think you would enjoy watching Call of Duty. Now, the thing is, when you bring in people that are not into video games, they have no idea what's going on. Call of Duty is very fast paced. It's hard to keep up with.
Yes, agreed. But all that being said, I think it goes in good.
I do
it's
too.
It's not one of my favorites, but it's not bad.
No.
And it definitely has its community. So
right. It is good. There is just enough how do I say this? Like planning, like there's a mental side to it rather than just the skill. Like every other sport, these esports,
right?
You have to plan. There is like plays. They have plays according to the maps that they're on and things like that. If you can believe that. I'm probably preaching to the crowd because everyone watching this video probably knows esports, but we also have listeners that have no idea what esports is.
Right.
So I'm telling them right now. So yeah, it's not only just, you're not just staring at a screen and playing games. There's a lot more going on, a lot of communication.
Right. There's whole teams that live in the same house. There's a lot of teams have their own sports psychologist. They have coaches. They have there's a whole structure. It's the whole thing. So
now I want to say this about Call of Duty before we move on to the next one. The game Warzone. So Warzone is a game within the game of Call of Duty. I think Warzone would be way more fun as an esport to watch. If Warzone was an esport, I would put it in God tier. If you had private lobbies full of professionals playing Warzone, last one survive wins, that would I would move it to God tier. But
it would be that would be a fun thing to watch. We used to enjoy playing Warzone all the time.
Yes.
So yeah, we definitely are impartial to Warzone.
But imagine if you could have singles, duos, triple, and quad, trio, and quad.
That'd be awesome. Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Esports teams, that would be so cool in Warzone.
But next up is one of the most popular esports in the world, and my personal favorite.
Yeah, put it in God.
I mean, it's going straight in God. It's CSGO, Counter-Strike Global Offensive. For those who do not know, it is the best esport out there. I am going in and out of focus, and I don't know why. But it basically,
sorry.
Yeah, CSGO, it's a 5v5 terrorist versus counter-terrorist. The terrorist trying to plant a bomb. The counter-terrorist trying to stop them or defuse the bomb once it's planted in a very limited amount of time. Super fun. Each round is about 2 to 3 minutes. And there is 16 rounds, or first to 16 wins. If it's 15-15, they go to overtime. And it is the best game to watch. It's
the best. Fun. Oh, it's awesome. I have played Counter-Strike only a handful of times. Yeah. It's very hard to play. It's not like Call of Duty at all. It's a shooting game.
It's got a big skill curve.
Oh my gosh, it's insane. And because I have played, it's like golf. I did not appreciate the game of golf until I played it. Now I love golf. I enjoy watching golf. Same with CSGO. You will not understand how much fun it is until you play it. And it's that much more fun watching it when you know what goes into it. I mean, these guys are insane. They know every corner of the map, and they are so good. Their aim is unreal. And I will say this, though. The community for CSGO, and I'm going to say this, esports in general is full of a bunch of soft kids. They are very soft. They cannot take smack talk.
And a lot of them are 12.
And they're against free speech. I'll say this. They are against free speech. So I cannot stand these whining little babies. So it's hard for me to play, and I just get kicked out. Like, people just don't like playing with me. But watching the pros play, so fun. And picking a team and getting behind them is very frustrating because it's not ran like your typical American sports league, professional sports league.
Right.
It's ran kind of like the English soccer league, kind of, but at the same time, not really.
Right. Well, yeah, it's more like that in that there's a lot of tournaments. There's a lot of different, they're not just playing in one league. They're playing in a lot of different tournaments and leagues and things like that. So it's a little harder to follow sometimes in terms of like, oh, who's doing the best right now? Which I do think it would be beneficial to esports if they could iron that issue out a little bit.
It's hard to keep up with.
Yeah, it's hard to keep up with. You can't just go look up stats all in one place and be like, oh, that makes sense.
Right.
No, because there's like 4 different tournaments and there's 12 different teams in each tournament. And, one of the teams is in every single tournament, but then another team is in 6. And then there's some team you never heard of in one of them. It's very confusing.
That's the only knock on CSGO esports.
But it's very fun to watch.
Yeah. God tier for sure.
God tier for sure.
If you haven't watched it, just go on YouTube and look up CSGO matches and you'll learn. It took me a few times, but gosh, there was a moment where I was glued to CSGO matches.
Right.
And we had a group text message. Myself, my brother, my 2 brothers, your cousin, your brother. It was crazy.
Yeah, we would text all the time about the games. We followed Team Liquid.
Yes.
Was our favorite CSGO team. In fact, I even got a pop socket of Team Liquid, which is very worn now, which will tell you.
Can't even tell
how long that's been there. But yeah, no, we followed it for a good while. We were very avid fans. But yeah, next game, Dota 2, our first MOBA. Technically, I think Clash Royale maybe would count as a MOBA, but no, because I don't know. Anyways, Dota 2 we're gonna call it our first MOBA on this list. And here's the issue with MOBAs. There is a lot that goes into them. If you do not play them, you are not going to enjoy watching them.
No.
It's hard because
what does
later
MOBA
on
stand for?
I can't remember exactly at the moment. I'll look it up on my phone here, but the problem is with MOBAs. Yeah.
I got it. You look it up.
Okay.
Anyways.
Yeah.
Multiplayer
so it's a MOBA.
online battle arena.
Multiplayer online battle arena games. So generally these are games where it'll usually be 5 players versus 5 players. And generally there will be lanes and then there's jungles that have like these monsters in them that you can kill for buffs or gold or whatever.
If you know what League of Legends is, it's League of Legends.
It's League of Legends, right. And League of Legends is later on this list, and without going too far into it, it is probably the most popular esport in the entire world.
League of Legends or Dota 2?
League of Legends.
Yeah, we'll get there when we get there.
Yeah, we'll get there when we get there. But that being said, Dota 2 is itself overshadowed by League of Legends a lot. Now, I don't know too much about the Dota community. I have played Dota 2 before. I didn't personally enjoy it, but I can still, without bias, say I think this belongs in either meh or crap.
I have already put it in crap.
Okay, well,
I can't stand MOBA games. I can't stand them.
We'll put Dota 2 in crap. It has been popular. I don't know how popular the scene of Dota 2 is at the current moment. As I said, I'm not a big Dota 2 player.
It used to be very big.
It did used to be very big. League of Legends, though, is certainly much bigger now.
Yeah.
But yeah.
No, MOBA games are not fun. They're not fun to play. They're not fun to watch. And we're doing this based off of just games, like esports games, like watching, I believe.
Right. Yeah. As a fan.
Yeah. And it's,
what do we like?
I can't watch it. It's so boring. And you can't get into it. And like I said, the culture, especially in MOBA games, are worse. They're the worst. MOBA games, the atmosphere and culture, so bad. I can't get into it.
Yeah. I mean,
They're weak, soft people.
Teammates are extremely toxic in that game. They're just rude for no reason.
Oh, because
they're not
it's not even
tough. Fun smack talk most of the time. It's just rude. But
even when it's rude, they can't take it.
But
because they've never talked to anyone in person. I'm sorry. I just can't stand the mentally weak people in the esports community. Not all. Not all, but most.
There you go. But next one up is our first sports game of I think 2, really. Well, I guess kind of 3. But FIFA as a esport. Now, here's the thing. Love FIFA. Love playing FIFA. It's so fun.
Yes. One of the best games.
I would never watch it.
No. It's a crap esport.
It's a crap esport. I would never watch FIFA as an esport. Why would I watch FIFA when I could just go watch actual soccer?
And that's the problem with when we think of sports, those sports esports games.
Right. Well,
I'm not going to watch.
As a rule, sports games should not be esports. Yeah. They're already sports.
Yeah.
They're for sports fans to play. I don't care who's the best FIFA player in the world because Ronaldo's better than them at soccer. So who cares?
Why would I watch a fake computer animated Ronaldo score a goal when I can watch a real Ronaldo score a goal that's 10 times cooler that you can't do in the video game?
Because plus it actually happened.
Right.
So it's way more impressive. Like,
right. And
if I was in a video game, I could do that. But I'm not in a video game. I'm in real life, and I can't do what he just did.
And with the shooting games, you could literally do that, but you can't do it at the same time.
Right. Yeah.
It's in the video game. I'm talking in the video game.
Right. In the video game. Right.
Yeah.
But moving on from FIFA, next up we have Fortnite, which for those of you that can't really see, it's kind of blended into the background here because it's all black and I'm in presentation mode. So it's Fortnite. Mm-hmm. And this might be a little controversial. I don't know. But I actually like Fortnite as an esport, if only for the amount of attention it brought to esports and video games as a whole.
Okay. I can see that.
Yeah.
Fortnite is basically Warzone was the first battle royale. It wasn't the first, but it wasn't the first, but
it was the biggest for sure.
Yes, the biggest battle royale.
It was what blew up that genre.
Yeah, they had a World Cup, and I think Fortnite has done it the right way. And they are so underrated right now. Fortnite esports is so underrated. It will be huge. It could possibly be huge. And it already is huge. And the little kid that won, I think he was 14 or something, that won the World Cup. He's making millions of dollars now. Mm-hmm. So it's big. But Fortnite, they grabbed a hold of their opportunity and they ran with it right away. The game has slowly died because more battle royales have come along, like Warzone and things like that. But they did a good job. They are very underrated. It's going to, and I think it gets bigger. They're going to find a way to get a hold of it. I would put Fortnite in good. And I was thinking about putting it in meh.
I was thinking about that too. Because it's honestly, it's not my favorite thing to watch, but as I said, it's brought so much attention to the esports scene and to the video game scene that, yeah, I mean, I have to respect it, you know?
And I first had it in meh, but now it's more fun to play and watch because they took away building. There's no more building in it. So I enjoy watching it again. Like when a streamer plays, Dr. Disrespect, Tim the Tapman, those are my guys. When they play no build, it's way more fun now to watch. So that's why I move it to good rather than meh. But where do you have it?
I'm gonna put it in good. It is bottom of good for me, but I've got enough respect for the sport and the amounts of fans that it has, that I'll put it in good.
Okay.
That being said, moving on to Halo, probably one of the oldest video game franchises on this list.
Love Halo.
Though I cannot say the esport is exactly popular.
Right.
It
used to be huge.
Right. Well, it was one. I mean, there might have been a time where Halo was the biggest game franchise out there. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, it was for sure. I remember.
But yeah. So there you go. I mean, it's probably before I was into video games and stuff, when I just came over and played Modern Warfare 3 every Christmas. But yeah, no, Halo, listen, super fun. And I haven't ever actually watched the esport of Halo. I've never watched the pro teams play. I've never watched, I'm aware of it, but yeah, I'm sure it would be amazing to watch, because Halo, in terms of like all these games, Halo is one of the ones where I stepped in and I was like, oh wow, I'm already pretty good at this game. So if I was already pretty good at this game, the pros have got to be just freaking
it's insane.
Amazing.
It's insane. The skill level of professional Halo players is crazy. I played a lot of Halo. I'm not good. Like I said, I'm not good at any of these, but it's probably one of the most fun games on this list. I'd say top 5 easily. But to master it is very hard, just like CSGO. Now, I totally agree with you that I don't find it very enjoyable to watch.
Right. It's not my favorite. There's something about certain FPS games to me, and I think it might be certain like gimmicks that the game makes it, it makes the game different. Sure, and it makes it super fun to play, but I just don't enjoy it as as a viewing experience.
Right.
And that'll come up later on this list. But yeah, Halo has got to be one of those for me where, like CS:GO, it's, I mean, in theory, pretty simple.
Yes.
It's a pretty simple game. Call of Duty is very simple as well. A lot more fast paced, which I think is why I don't quite like it as much. But Halo,
it's my first meh.
I'll give it a meh too. As a game, god level game.
Yes.
But yeah, as an esport, I got to give it a meh. Mm-hmm. Now, next up is the one and only card game on this list. So for all you professional poker players out there, this is going to be your go-to esport, except not really. It's absolutely nothing like poker. The only similarity is that there are technically cards.
What's it called?
Hearthstone.
I've never played this, so I can't say anything about it.
It's actually a really fun game. I have never watched a professional match of this. I feel like this might be our second I don't know here. I don't know about this as an esports scene. I'm sorry. I've never seen it.
Just hearing that it's a card game, I would throw it right in crap. If you can't find friends to play cards with, you have issues. You need to text your friends to go play cards. There's many card games in this world. Do we need an online card game?
Well, it's okay. So to go into it a little bit more, it's a deck building game. In terms of you get cards. There's like hundreds and hundreds of different cards. It's kind of like Pokemon as a card game.
Okay.
Like imagine it as basically, I mean, it's played differently, but it's pretty much imagine Pokemon as an esport, or Pokemon the card game as an esport, and then
that's just making it sound worse.
Well, there you go. You wouldn't want to watch professional Pokemon matches? Is that what you're saying?
Not online. I would rather play Pokemon, the actual physical card game.
Fair. But this is exclusively online. You can probably, I'm sure there's real cards out there, but that'll probably cost a lot more in money. It's a free game.
I mean, let's throw it in. I don't know because we've never watched it.
Yeah,
but
I would throw it in. I don't know. I would
trash.
put it in meh if I were going to put it somewhere because it's not a bad game. And I'm sure it's got its community, but I don't feel like I know enough about it to put it anywhere. So, all right, next up, we have the one that we talked about a little bit earlier, League of Legends. Almost definitely the most popular game on this, or not game, but esport on this list. Well, probably game too.
The Asian countries play it.
Yes, very popular in most of Asia. It
is popular in America too by players. Viewership wise, it's not as high.
Yeah, it's very popular all over the world. It's but yeah, I think most of the best esports teams are predominantly Asian. I'm not sure about that, but I'm pretty sure from what I've seen.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's a hard game. I'm not gonna lie. This game is hard. I've played it before, and it's rough. I was not good. Unfortunately, it has the type of community that will let you know when you're not good and will not help you out either.
Nope.
They were just very rude without offering any constructive criticism. Which, as someone who's coming in as a casual player, not super inviting.
Yeah, no, like I said, a lot of these people in MOBA, that culture is terrible. They're just a bunch of assholes.
But
they say a bunch of mean things, and then when you say something back to them, everything okay?
Yeah, it's smelling.
Okay. When you say something back to them, they just cry and then tell the speech police that you called them a bad name after they just spent 30 minutes chewing you out.
Yeah, they tilt very easily in general, from my experience. But League of Legends, I still think we have to put it in good.
Well, I can't stand watching this game. I like it. MOBAs, every MOBA, I'm throwing in crap. So you could put it wherever you want. Everyone knows where I stand on MOBAs.
I'll put it in meh. We'll go middle ground. We'll put it in meh. But the only reason
fun to watch.
I don't enjoy watching League of Legends, but I don't play League of Legends. And the fact that its community is, almost definitely the largest esports community out there. That's why I want to put in good. It's a very popular game. It's definitely got some appeal to it. I don't personally understand it, but I don't personally play the game. So I feel like I should put it in good just due to the user base of the esport. But I will understand putting it in at least meh.
I would put it in good if I knew people that enjoyed the game, either playing the game, watching the game, the community in the game.
I have known people who enjoyed it. So I guess that's
zero.
Yeah.
There was one kid that I went to high school with that played on a semi-pro team. One kid, and he never talked to him at all, or he never talked to me. I tried to talk to him, but yeah, I don't know anyone that has enjoyed playing the game. I don't know anyone that has enjoyed the community, and I don't know anyone that enjoys watching the game. And I know a lot of gamers.
It's fair. Anyways, so there we go. We got League of Legends in meh. That's where
I brought it down. I brought it down.
Well, don't worry about it. It's where we put it. I didn't argue too hard. All right. Next up, we have Madden, and it's going in crap for the same reason as FIFA. Though I'd like to caveat below FIFA because Madden as a franchise sucks.
Madden is the worst video game. It is the worst.
Screw you, Madden.
The only thing EA
I want to enjoy you so bad.
The only thing EA has is FIFA. Maybe Battlefront, but
they barely have FIFA at this point, though.
That's true. No, it's true. Like
they're making FIFA a lot worse.
They are
every year.
They're lucky that the soccer game is so fun to play. But I bought FIFA 21 or 22. I don't remember. And it was so bad. I've told it I'm done. I don't buy FIFA anymore. I loved the FIFA World Cup games where they had every single country. They don't make that anymore. Sorry, we're talking Madden. Madden is so bad. So bad. And as an esport, oh my gosh, kill me.
FIFA. Okay, so FIFA, I have not bought a FIFA game since FIFA 18. I bought FIFA,
probably the best one.
I bought FIFA 18. It was awesome. I enjoyed it. I loved it so much. FIFA 19 came out. I was wondering if I should buy it or not. I played someone else's copy of it. Hated it. It was terrible. FIFA 19 sucked.
It's only got worse since.
And and that based on what I've been told, that's the truth. Haven't bought a FIFA game since, especially due to the way they're screwing over franchise mode, which is the best mode to play. And the same thing is true in Madden. I have not bought a Madden game since Madden, I think 17. It was the one with Gronk on the cover.
Okay.
When he was on the Patriots.
I don't even remember the last Madden I bought. It's been so bad.
And yeah, I mean, I played it a fair amount just because it was a football game. I didn't have any other football games. Didn't really have a whole lot of frame of reference. Let me tell you, I got NCAA 14 to play with Caleb and his brother Cole. I have not played Madden since I got that game.
2014,
Madden sucks. It's the worst. They screw over their players continually, gets worse every year. It doesn't make any sense, some of the stuff they do. It's just utter nonsense. It's not even fun to play anymore, and I will not be buying another Madden game until they vastly improve on the Dynasty franchise mode.
Yes. Playing the game of Madden, that experience is the worst sports game ever. Is worst sports game out there. Now imagine watching someone play it.
Yeah. Imagine your least favorite game, and then you have to sit down and watch someone play your least favorite game.
Instead of watching real football, by the way.
Yeah. Instead of doing something you enjoy. So now imagine what Madden really is.
There should be a tier below crap. It should.
There really should. There just be sports games.
Ass. Straight up ass. And that is Madden.
The hell tier. And
yes.
If you watch this, I won't say that.
We'll pray for you.
We'll pray for you. Overwatch is next. Now back into the realm of FPS shooters. This Overwatch League has its own TV channel.
Yeah. It's
ran like at one point. I don't know.
It's ran like your typical American leagues. They have set professional teams.
Yeah. And it's pretty cool. I mean,
yeah.
I never got into Overwatch.
Same.
But I know it was super popular and I wanted to play it, at one point. I'm probably not ever going to end up playing it now. It's been out for so long and I still haven't. I mean, let's be realistic here.
I have a lot of friends that played it and enjoyed it.
Yeah, exactly.
I played it once.
I knew a lot of people who loved it. I never really got to try it out, but I'm good with putting this in good. It's very popular. I'm good with that.
I was thinking meh just because I've never played it and I've never had the desire to watch it. But I'm okay. Yeah, if you want to put it in good, that's fine. All right. Fortnite, I think I would watch Overwatch over Call of Duty, actually.
I think that's fair. Now, I mean, if we're being realistic, if this is a list of what I would watch, of what I would watch, I would probably bump Fortnite down a tier, bump Call of Duty down a tier, bump Halo up a tier. But I think it's not just, to me, this list is a little more about the overall experience of the esport and also the fan base and all that. There you go. That's what I'm thinking here. So Overwatch, put it in good.
Okay.
PUBG is next. And
crap.
It's crap. I hate PUBG. It sucks. It's terrible.
It's not a fun game.
No.
It's not pleasing to the eye either.
No. And it almost got PewDiePie canceled. So what else do we have to say?
Oh, then that goes in Madden's tier then. If we're trying to cancel PewDiePie, get out of here.
During his dark days, as he said. But Moving on to the next one, we have Rainbow Six Siege, which, let me preface what I'm about to say by saying that Rainbow Six Siege is one of my favorite games to play. One of my favorite FPS games. I love Rainbow Six Siege. I am great at Rainbow Six Siege.
You played on a team, didn't you?
I played in some tournaments, but they weren't real official stuff. I was not ever super good, but I was pretty darn good. So his brother Hunter is naturally amazing at FPS games.
I don't get it. It's insane.
This game is the only game that I can 100% without a doubt say I was better than Hunter at this game. And I loved playing this game for pretty much that reason. I was better than my brother and Hunter at this game. We usually played CSGO, and Daniel and Hunter were both better than me at CSGO. And so whenever I could get them to, we would play Rainbow Six Siege, and I would do super well, and I feel amazing about myself. It was awesome.
Whenever there's a person that beats you at something and you find something that you're better at than them, you stick to that thing and you make sure you play it with them all the time.
Oh, every time you possibly can.
They will know that you are better than them, and they
better. I'm better.
Hunter, I know this my brother that will beat us at every shooting video game out there. When we play FIFA, I kick his ass, and we will. Whenever I play video games with him, we play FIFA. Because I know I'm winning. Now he's getting a little better now because so I'm getting a little scared. Yeah, and he's got more time than I have. So I'm getting more. I got to find a different game now. We need to go
Overwatch. No, don't do that. He'll be better.
No. I'm gonna get rid of video games, and whenever I have to play against you or my brother or any of you esports guys, let's meet on the basketball court. Let's go.
Okay. All right. That's fair. You'll definitely beat me there. All right. Anyways, that being said, love this game. One of my favorite games. I can't put it above math. I do not like the esport.
Really?
I just don't like the esport. It's just not fun. The operators, to me, it's one of those gimmicky games. I love it as a game. I love making use of all these different operators and stuff. But as a game, when I watch it, it makes a lot of things feel cheap.
It does.
I don't know why. It's just not fun to watch. And I want to put it in meh because I can't stand to put it in the trash pile that is crap. But
no, it's not crap.
It's not crap. It is definitely more fun to watch than FIFA and Madden and Dota 2 and PUBG. It's definitely better than all those.
I would call myself an outsider from Rainbow Six Siege. I've only played the game once, and it was fun. It's tough. It's another hard game. Like I said, all these games are hard for me. That's what she said. Then when it comes to the esports and I'm watching it, I actually enjoy watching it as an esport more than playing it, which I would say is not true for a lot of these.
Yeah, I'd say that's fair. Generally, I would enjoy playing most of these more than watching them.
Yeah. So, but I think that's because I haven't played a lot of Rainbow Six Siege. Like I only.
That's fair. And if you did you play it on console or on PC?
I played it on my laptop.
Okay. Oh, well, then that makes it kind of rough. Anyways, next up we have Rocket League, which growing in popularity and already pretty popular. It's a very fun game to play.
It's super fun to play.
Very fun. And let me tell you, I am terrible at it.
You are bad.
I am so bad at this game.
This might be the one video game where I'm a little bit, I'm not going to say I'm better than you, but most days I am.
I would definitely say, in general, you are better than me at this game. The only person in our family that I can confidently say I'm better than at this game is Daniel.
Your brother, yes.
Yeah, he sucks at this game, but he's played it like 5 times. But yeah, basically, yeah. No, I'm really bad at this game. Watching this game, I don't watch it, so it's kind of hard to say. But the little that I have watched, it's insane what those people
crazy,
do.
Dude.
It is insane How do they do the magic with their fingers?
If you don't know what Rocket League is, it's cars and soccer. You drive around a car and you hit a soccer ball around, a massive soccer ball, and it bounces around.
Ow.
Yeah. And they go crazy. You could boost and fly through the air and hit the ball around. This is God tier for me. I like everything about Rocket League.
I think that's fair. We can't leave CS:GO. It's on its own on this island. It's tempting, but yeah, I'm willing to put Rocket League in God tier. It's an incredible game. It's definitely got its community, and it's really fun to play. And I'm sure if I gave it a chance, I would get into the esport as well. So,
and it's a very creative, original game that has become popular. So we see a lot of FPS games. We have the sports games, not original, not fun. FPS games, very dependent on a lot of different things, a variety of things. And then you have this original game, Rocket League, where you can't get anywhere else.
Right.
And
it's like,
it's very hard to master.
It's a sports game, but it's not a real sport, guys. We don't play car soccer. That's not a thing. We don't play, not just car soccer, jetpack car soccer.
Yes.
That's not a thing. If it's ever a thing,
sign me up.
Sign me up. Yeah, that'll be amazing. Our technology will have surpassed anything I ever thought it would.
Mm-hmm. And then the customization in Rocket League, you get to pick a different car, paint jobs, things like that. It's a lot of fun. I like the Rocket League esports scene and the game. The community, I don't know too much about the community, but you play with your friends.
For the most part, my experience with the community has been pretty good. Obviously, there's a few toxic people, there's in every game.
Yeah,
but I've met some pretty cool people through Rocket League, and I can't say that of all these games.
Yeah,
a few of them. CS, I've met some people. I've met some people through Rainbow, but
Rocket League is God tier for sure.
Now, next up, we have the final MOBA on this list. It is Smite. Now, Smite is a little different than most MOBAs. Most MOBAs, you play the game top down, and you watch the game top down. It's the very, very top down experiences. Smite is a third person MOBA, so you are
kind of like World of Warcraft.
It's kind of like World of Warcraft. You're like right up, behind them. It's a third person MOBA. It's really fun to play. I've been playing it actually recently with some friends I have online. But
you put it wherever you want, Josiah. I know nothing about Smite. I didn't even know it existed.
I'm actually gonna put Smite in good as the only MOBA that I have played and actually enjoyed. I'm putting it in good. You can't stop me. I've actually watched a pro game, and it was actually pretty fun. The announcers were pretty funny. So there you go. And once you get to understand the game, it's pretty fun. Next up, Super Smash Bros. Brawl.
Oh, baby.
Do you like this as an esport?
I do. I love this as an esport. I respect the people that play it because I've played Smash my entire life and I still can't get good at the game. And I've tried to play with one Pokemon. One Pokemon. I play with Pikachu. That's why I said that. I tried to play with one character. I can't get good with him. I'm decent, but I can't get good. Now, it does get a little boring. It can be a little boring. No items, things like that. But I just love the game of Smash and fighting.
It's really fun to participate in a Super Smash Bros. Brawl tournament.
Mm-hmm.
Participate. It is not as fun to me to watch it. I can't get into it as an esport.
I love it, man.
I say we put it in meh.
Oh, okay.
I definitely wouldn't put it in crap.
No.
Because I wouldn't put it in good because once again, as an esport, it's just not interesting to watch to me. I'm sure it is for a few people, But to me, it's not.
As I'm thinking about this, I think you're right. I lived in the dorms in college, and I got kicked out of. I would win one game and then lose the second round, and then I have to sit and watch. And it would get boring.
Yeah, and participating in tournaments very fun. So it's not crap, because I wouldn't even want to participate in a tournament of any of those games in crap. Actually, that's not true. A FIFA tournament I participate in. Madden tournament, I would not.
No, I wouldn't play
until they fix the freaking game. Anyways, moving on. StarCraft 2, going straight, and I don't know. I've never watched it.
Yeah. So I've heard good things about StarCraft 2. I don't know. Another thing I was going to say about Madden, the only time I'd ever play Madden, is if it was for a drinking game. That's it. That's the only thing I'll make it fun.
Every time you see a crap thing about the game,
animation or glitch or something like that.
No, just anything bad about the game. Just a bad design flaw of the game.
Be smashed.
Dude, you'd be drunk by the time you started the game up.
True.
By the time you actually loaded into the game and started throwing passes, you wouldn't even be able to see what letters to press.
Yep.
On your freaking controller. The game sucks. Okay,
terrible.
EA, fix your crap.
Fix it.
Make it
not
mad.
Paying in-game transactions for your stupid ultimate teams.
Oh my gosh, tell me about it. And everyone else, please stop it.
I hate it.
It's so annoying. That's all they work on. That's all they work on is their ultimate team stuff. They put out tons of updates for Ultimate Team because they make tons of money on it.
Mm-hmm.
And then they release a new game every year that gets worse and worse in the franchise mode, which is the fun thing to play. They won't release like a co-op franchise mode.
Yeah, I was saying this is something for another episode, so we should probably move on. But best game mode ever, Online Dynasty, NCAA 14, best game mode ever. Fix your franchise mode and dynasty modes and focus on that stuff.
Dude,
okay,
it'd be so freaking fun. It would be
so many more games.
Fun.
Okay, that's for another episode. Let's move on. We have one more.
Next up, Valorant. The last game, it was not necessarily meant to be a replacement for CSGO, but kinda. It's very similar to CSGO. If you know about CSGO, we talked about it a little bit earlier as well. But a lot of people described it as somewhere between Overwatch and CSGO, and I think that's fair. Some people don't. But sure. I think that's fair in that the game works like CSGO. It's a plant the bomb, defuse the bomb kind of thing, but it's got different characters you pick. Like in Overwatch, it's got different characters. They have different abilities. And for me, I love playing this game. It's a lot of fun. It's kind of like an arcade game.
Yeah,
a little bit
to me of that.
Coming from a CSGO standpoint, but I will never be able to take its pro scene as seriously as I do a CSGO pro scene.
Right.
And as much as I love this game and love playing it, the pro scene itself, I will probably never watch it. I mean, realistically, I will just probably never watch it because I'll sit there and I'll be thinking, I could be watching CSGO though, and that's more fun. It's a lot harder.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. For me, this is somewhere in between good and meh, and honestly, I'd be fine either way.
I enjoy watching my brother play it. I do. I watch him play it.
There you go.
Because the game is very interesting. You're right. It's right between Overwatch and CSGO. And however, when you have it's a little bit too easy. So when you have a bunch of really good players on there, it just doesn't feel right.
Well, right. I mean, when it's so easy to do the things that the pros do on accident.
Right. I hear a lot of people complaining it's way too easy for people to flick and get headshots.
Yeah, well, it's way too easy for people to just run around and get headshots. They've made it a lot harder, but I mean, used to genuinely. This is a little gripe I had with the game a while back. Me and your brother Hunter, we got this gun called the Phantom, and we would literally just all we did for a full game is we didn't stop running, which for those of you that don't know about these games, you are not supposed to run and shoot.
It's not like Call of Duty.
In Valorant. Yeah, it's not like Call of Duty. It's not in Valorant and CSGO, you are not supposed to be moving and shooting. It is supposed to make it almost impossible to hit things. Completely luck-based. Literally just ran and sprayed with the Phantom, ran around corners spraying. It would just hit people's heads every time. Dude, it got to a point where we stopped playing the game for a while because it wasn't even fun anymore, because all we would do is just run around corners and people would die. And if we didn't do it, someone would do it to us. So
right. And that's definitely not as fun.
That's definitely not as fun. Yeah. So yeah, that for me, it's not a bad game, but
it's meh.
I'm gonna stick it in meh.
So what do we have?
So what we have here is in God tier, CSGO, obviously, and Rocket League. Very good games. Very good games. Super fun to play. Super fun to watch. Great communities for the most part. In good, we have Call of Duty, Fortnite, Overwatch, and Smite. One of which is not like the others, admittedly. That was just a personal favorite. But Call of Duty, Fortnite, Overwatch, very popular, pretty fun games, pretty fun to watch. There you go. In meh, we've got Halo, Championship something League, Valorant, League of Legends, Rainbow Six Siege, and Super Smash Bros. Brawl. All either very fun to play or at least pretty fun to watch, or have the largest pro scene ever. And you know, they're all very fun to play and pretty fun to watch. But in crap, we have Dota 2, which is there because it's a MOBA and not the most popular game in the world. FIFA, which is there because it's a sports game, and that's stupid. Madden, same.
Well,
PUBG,
and worst game ever made. Madden.
Yeah, Madden, also worst game ever made. And PUBG, just kind of a crap game. Not very fun to play. Not very fun to watch. And then moving down to I don't know, we have Clash Royale, Hearthstone, and StarCraft 2 because we just really don't know enough about those games. So
let us know what you like about this list, what you don't like about this list, anything you would add to this list, because I'm interested in what other esports are out there. But to be honest, I don't really watch esports anymore other than CSGO.
Yeah.
And
I haven't watched a lot of esports other than CSGO and Smite recently. I've been watching a little bit of Smite recently, but
I like real life sports. I don't know. I'm a big fan of those.
Now, Apex Legends is a pro scene that isn't on here. It's another one of those
battle
royale games. There's the word. Yep, thank you. And it's definitely a game that I've gotten into in the past. I played it a little bit recently. Did not enjoy it. Don't know why. But yeah, I used to play in tournaments in that game, and I don't know. I'd have to put it in between good and meh. I don't really like watching it in pro, but
I've only played Apex once, and I'm not a big fan of watching it either.
Yeah, I just stick it in meh. But there you go.
Any other games that we missed? If there's
not that I can think of.
I mean, there's 2K, NBA 2K, but that would go in
2K,
crap.
but that would go in crap, as you all know. It would be stupid to put anywhere else.
Yeah, that's about it. That's all I can think of.
Yeah, that's about it. That's all I can think of. And a little disclaimer here, everyone. We're a sports show for a reason. These games are very fun to play, okay? But if you have a chance to go play football or soccer or basketball with a bunch of your buddies, do it.
Yeah, do that.
Do it. Put down the controller. Forget it. You know, it's so fun. It's so fun to get out there and just, if you get even moderately good at them and you hit just a sick shot in basketball or you just juke someone out in soccer, it's the best feeling in the world. Or football, yeah. Best feeling in the world. Nothing beats it.
And just being around and talking with your friends. It's not the same as talking with your friends through a mic and a computer screen.
It really
not
isn't.
the same. Not the same.
It is something that we've talked about many times. He lives in California. I live in Georgia. And let me tell you, that's a little too far to be on the same sports team. But boy,
Josiah,
do we wish we could.
When we are together, how often do we play sports together?
Usually,
literally every time.
Every time. Yeah, every time. If it's not basketball, it's soccer. If it's not soccer, it's, bucket golf.
Yeah, bucket, yep.
But yeah, no, we always play sports. Sports are the best, and they're super healthy, promoting health and wellness and welfare. There you go.
Hey, help
West
us.
Nale virus.
Help us spread it. Help us spread the virus.
Help us spread the virus. The
word of mouth.
virus.
This virus has no cure. Okay. There is nothing that can stop this virus. You go talk to your friends. You go play sports with them. You go get together once a week with them and do, just talk. That is the virus we are trying to spread. And we love sports. So we thought it should be around sports. Right.
Yep.
All right, guys. Follow us Instagram, Twitter, and what's the other one? TikTok, West Nale Virus, Nale Nale, YouTube. Hit all the buttons down there. Subscribe, like, comment.
And we're on Twitter at Caleb and at Josiah, both _WNV. So Caleb _. Yep, there you go.
We have a good time over there. And we will talk to you guys tomorrow. Adios.